Natural disasters can have a domino effect. If one thing happens, then something else will follow. Like areas ravaged by wildfires that later become vulnerable to major flooding. That was the case in Burns, Oregon earlier this year.
We found a whole bunch of dry rot. This was $2,000.
The realization has led a lot of folks to realize that we need to make the science better. We need to do better science. We need to keep people safer. We need to anticipate these hazards, where they're going to happen.
Now, thanks to a $15 million National Science Foundation grant, researchers in Oregon and around the country are teaming up to study the causes behind these devastating floods and landslides. The University of Michigan will lead the new center called CLASH, which stands for Cascading Land Surface Hazards, partnering up with scientists like University of Oregon geology professor Josh Roaring.
A theme of our center is realizing that it's not just one event. It's not one storm, but it's actually a storm that triggers a landslide, that dams a river, that has an outreach flood.
Roaring says this new research facility will focus on 4 areas that have been impacted by floods.
And that's instrumentation and remote sensing and working on the ground. And those 4 sites are Puerto Rico and Kentucky and Appalachia, and a lot of the areas impacted by Helene.
Other locations they plan on studying include parts of Southern California and Alaska.
We are really doing an experiment on the Earth. And so putting it under these new conditions is going to help us learn.
A new program that will allow a team of researchers to learn more about the science behind these kinds of floods we're seeing more often.
We're hoping to create a vision that lasts and a system and a group of folks that can keep working on these problems together.
This $15 million grant will be split up over the next 5 years, and Professor Josh Roaring hopes it gets a grant that gets extended over the years to come. Christine, back to you.